that going around lately, right, Phil? You think you're on fucking easy street, then you get kicked in the fucking face.
In the next bubble screen over here, let's throw curls.
What are the whys, right? What are the whys?
There's our live.
The Tape Never Lies Network. Starts now.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
Yeah, you look at the tape. So as a coach, your resume is the tape.
Loses the football. Strip sack and
Bears our live.
Give me some fucking
Bears our live. We go online right after Bears games with your boys draft talking the smartest man alive. Bears our live.
Son of a bitch, you better block.
Bears our live. We go online right after Bears games with your boys draft talking the smartest man alive. Ran up with a true analysis. You expect raw passion for the show. Bears fans get nothing less. Locked in with real emotion and passion for every play. Coach Phil to bring that range in with facts like shame. Post game show like nothing else you're gonna hear. Some can try to copy, but a bucket's not sincere. Delivering the truth on what just happened, to be clear. That's why we're on TV, so you can see it, not just hear. Hey yo, with Draft Dr. Phil, you know it's always hit sticks. True to fundamentals, never gimmicks and tricks. Guess we're moving Soldier Field up to Arlington Heights. Mill out counting bucks while the mayor pick fights. As our life keeps growing, Shane's all knowing. Delivering the truth on how the QB's throwing. Dimes on time, just lacking fundamental. Whatever the case, we get hot like Senso. Fiery discussion on what happened in the game. This ain't your daddy's postgame, so expect the fucking flame. Not for the average fan, a loss they can survive.
But don't you worry.
Bears Our Live.
Bears our life. Bears our life. We go
Let him sit his ass there again. I don't think we're that much worse.
The myth, the Red Legend, Dr. Phil Otoshan.
This is football, baby. Culture is the problem. Let's get on little things. Bears our life. Bears our
Son of a bitch, you better block.
our life.
That's what happens. That's when we have a real good team.
And let's get it on.
Give me some fucking names.
This is Bears Hour Live.
Yes, it is. Let's get it on. Like Adam Rank says. Bears are winners tonight. Been a while since we've been able to say that. They win the Toilet Bowl, Chicago versus Carolina. Carolina still giving us hope for the number one overall pick. And questions abound like they do every single week. The same old questions each and every week. So let's get this BHL show started. Let's bring out our guy. I know he's always got lots to say. And none of it starts with sign this head coach to an extension.
Oh, no. God, thanks for starting me there.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I needed to be. I don't know what Eberflus has up his sleeve that we're waiting for.
A job application.
Job application. If you're a Bears fan and you walk away from this thinking, wow, we won a game. This is the worst team in football the Chicago Bears played, and they played just as poorly. I mean, it's coming down to the final drive. A field goal there could tie it. I'm a head coach. I'm going for 2 when we get that touchdown there. And it's it's 15-10, go for 2 to make it 17-10 to protect yourself. That's just the beginning of the perplexing decisions and understandings that you need to watch and understand football to get to. If you want me to be positive, let's go look at the fucking tape. This is the NFL. They're fundamentally flawed, the Chicago Bears. There's way too much talent out there for the Chicago Bears to look as putrid as they do defensively and offensively. If you think otherwise, you are lost. You're a lost cause. If you think Shane and Phil are going to come on here with pom-poms, rainbows, sunshine, and a bag of fucking Skittles, you got yourself another thing coming. This isn't that. This is a tragedy, an epic one. This is a guy that shouldn't be a head coach, is no more than a coordinator that is now the head coach. Whatever he has up his sleeve, he should probably take it with him when he's fired. Ryan Poles, you hired the wrong guy. He's awful. And the only one that can be more awful than him is the play caller. And he is probably the worst I've ever seen in my life. There's no rhyme, no counter, no reason to anything that he does. It's just picking plays at random. There's nothing that counters anything else. You run inside zone and you get 8 yards with Foreman. Go back, run off tackle the other side and get another 8. No, let's try a bubble screen here. This is what's going on. Let's go into empty set. Let's go into gun. This Tyson Bagent threw 23 times in the first half.
24.
Sorry, 24. What are we doing? You really need to start to pay attention to the little things. Those are the things that matter. Final score, yes, we won. Let's be all happy. It's not the way. It's false hope. It's freaking false hope. It's somebody trying to tell you already know the outcome. Bryce Young is playing with nobody on his team. Nobody. That's it. You beat Bryce Young. You beat the Panthers. They were driving down to possibly tie you because you are dumb as a head coach. And your defense and what you do philosophically is bend and pray that you don't break. Pray. Let's put that in there. Trying to pretty up this pig is an insult to me. Trying to defend. Where's the positivity in it? Where is it? Go to another channel. CHGO. They'll help you out with some fucking positivity right now. I have zero. Nothing. Deonta Foreman. That's it. Deonta Foreman. There's your positivity tonight. Sweat. Even though he didn't get a sack, he's completely affecting the rest of the players around him. Even Dexter showed me something tonight. The two rookies, Pickens and Dexter. So that's there's your positives. That's it. Bagent, missed throws, missed opportunities. Should have hit the kid deep. Missed it. We don't take screenshots of it. He went off too soon. That's what a rookie quarterback's going to do. Great. Inaccurate. The freaking offensive pass interference on DJ Moore. Atrocious call. Atrocious call. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. How many penalties did the Bears have? The team is a reflection of its head coach. 2 corners, your starting corners, holding penalties on a critical down.
7 for 44. Chicago had
7 penalties. 7 penalties. Shane sent me some crazy stat. I'll read it to you. Hold on. Hold my beer here. For whoever wants to maintain their positive outcome. The Panthers have a 23.3% success rate so far tonight. If that holds, the only performance worse than that so far this season Clayton Tune against the Browns. Joe Burrow on one leg in the rain against the Browns. And by the way, the Bears won by 3. That's all you got to know. Won by 3 points. Special teams breakdowns, offensive line breakdown. Your center's getting folded in half like he's the fucking Happy Meal, the empty Happy Meal your kid throwing out. It's just getting folded in half. I'm falling. It's atrocious. I've never been so fired up in a win ever in my life. Have I ever been? Even with Shane Matthews, Moses Marino, freaking one time we won with the Ohio State quarterback that I can't fucking remember his name.
Craig Krenzel.
Craig Krenzel. We won a game with him. I was excited. Tonight. Nope. Jenkins, my boy, fucking played like he was getting manhandled out there. Manhandled. Your offensive line coach sucks. Cody Whitehair. I would rather have Craig Krenzel at guard than Cody Whitehair. Right? Send him out to pasture. It's over. Send him out to pasture. Go to Club Dub. Celebrate this bullshit. This is the reason why the hits philosophy and all this bullshit you tried to sell the fans isn't working. He's not the guy. Ryan Poles, he should be gone too, just for continuing to try to freaking. He's chomping away at this. He's really every day. That's his fucking job. He's a professional coach. What is he gonna do? Not show up? Fucking trade. I told Shay, you traded for Feeney. Nowhere to be seen. What are we doing? What are we doing? Braxton Jones? Soft as puppy shit out there. It's horrible. Chipping away. We're chipping away. Chipping away at what? Chipping away at what? What's your culture? What's your identity? It's a philosophy of losing. Got to win tonight. I got some stuff on my sleeve. I think I have a video of that shit. So what's his record now? 3 wins. Shane, I'm just ranting forever. Fuck. Go figure, Mr. Magoo, Magpie. I'm bitching at you. People like you that sit there in their ivory tower in their mom's fucking basement, don't know dick about football, but come out here and they're still mad. What are they mad at? Tired of losing. You're happy.
Look at that. That's usually me going off like that.
Dude, I am fucking tired. I'm tired of people with this bullshit. Keep chipping away, Mr. Magpie. What are you happy about tonight, Magpie? Fucking Pinheiro fucking missing from 59? What a great coaching decision that was.
Terrible.
Battle of 2 dummies out there.
Best friend.
Out of here. This is a joke.
So you know that if you're Frank Reich, I mean that's where the third down play call has to come into play. You know what I mean?
Right.
59 in Soldier Field at night. Yeah, hard pass. I mean, I'd love to see the percentage.
The only guy that'd make that would be Prater, for God's sake. He would fucking make it. Eddie Pinheiro. We did have an Eddie Pinheiro song back in the day, but fucking won the game, hands down, dead level 3. They're having a celebration by the skin of your bare nuts, y'all. That's right. Thank you. $4.99. Appreciate your support. Lil Pa, what was the tricks up their sleeve? I think it was if they were going to actually bring back Feeney, I'm going to put him under center for a quarterback tush.
You know what I think it was? If you go back and you watch the presser this week with Richard Hightower,
Yeah.
Biggs was getting on him about running a fake punt, like over and over and over again. So it was like,
maybe they should have when he fucking shanked the fucking punt.
Yeah, who was I'm blanking on the Bears long snapper that we had for forever. Pat Manley was out there saying that he's been reviewing Trenton Gill and he feels like he's regressed significantly from last year.
I did too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lil Pa, for the $5. How about the fact that you back them up twice inside the end zone, Shane?
Yeah.
And they don't go to block it. You suck right now. Like, block the motherfucking kick. Go after the we're like, people want to get on me. Jim Harbaugh would have like a stunt game going to block a fucking field goal. The fucking snap is 11 yards right there. 11. Get in there and block it. No, we're going to try to send our return back. I've never seen anything defensed. I don't know how you could be positive about this coach.
Yeah, no, he deserves no benefit of the doubt at this point, Phil. It's gotta go.
I've seen better football on a tampon commercial. Dwight Howell with $4.99.
What?
I appreciate.
What is your justification? What is, like, give me two reasons to be positive about bringing this staff back for 2024.
Yeah, I need to hear that too. I need somebody.
Yeah, somebody in the chat. If you're pro,
put your money where your mouth
loose,
is.
that we need to be patient.
Don't go by the religion, because that ain't gonna fucking do it. I'm not praying for this. I've been burned for my entire fucking adult life by the coaching hires of the Bears. This guy's the worst. He's the worst. Do you know how bad Carolina is? Like, seriously. Bryce Young is driving you down. It's fucking 1st and 30. First and 30, and they got it.
But it even gets worse than that, Phil. It went from 1st and 30 to 2nd and 27.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, and I mean that it got all the way. Then it got all the way to 4th and 6, and then there's not one but 2 penalties on your secondary because both guys were legitimately holding. But
they're so pathetic.
How do they call OPI on DJ Moore? On that? I mean, you gotta be looking just to make a call on that. That was,
dude is running his route. They ran into each other. He actually was trying to avoid.
Right.
It was like that was a terrible call. Terrible. Dumbest thing I heard Eberflus saying. We have some tricks.
Yeah, it was very awkward. Yeah.
I think I have that. I don't know. Is it on my desktop? But you talk. I'm gonna try to find it. Just
Bill Wagner. All we learned tonight is that Frank Reich is slightly worse strategist than Matt Eberflus. The toilet bowl was hard to watch. That's the thing. You could see David. You could see Tepper up in the box, and there's legitimate talk out there that he's fed up and
fire his guy already.
He's gonna pull. Can't do it. He's gonna pull the plug. Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen Bears fans this oblivious in my life. Like, I've never.
Thank you, Bill.
Everything from the quarterback.
We're excited about this second half. We got some things up our sleeve. So, all right. And we're excited about this second half. We got some things up our sleeve. So, all right.
We're the worst. Second worst team.
Was it another Botox needle for those eyebrows?
Oh my God. He is Rick from the fucking Walking Dead.
Quinn Bozek, $4.99. Even with the W, Flus and Getsy are the equivalent of the chunks you find in the milk jug after a week in the sun. Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
I've never seen those chunks, but
yeah,
but I can only imagine the stench coming out of that milk when you open it. It's Sweat has changed this defense in 2 games. I will hang my hat on that. Justin Fields and this defense will bring it to the Lions. Fuck it. I'm a Bears fan. Kerry Franklin. Kerry, are you going to that game? Will you be flying to that game? That's what I want to know. I don't know. This team is so spastic. There is 0 chance they beat the Lions. I'll tell you that. What I saw tonight in a win was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. 100 Ben Frank, $1.99. No structure in the locker room. Listen, I've never seen inside their locker room right now, but this guy just word salads his way through shit that
Phil,
players are tuning him out. No doubt.
When he comes out for the presser, you're gonna see the monkey off of his back, like everything's great, and that, I mean, it's just not true. Tonight's W proved
crash, loses 2 Jets. Maybe
tonight's W proved nothing.
It proved what we wanted. We wanted the Bears to win to keep Carolina's number 1 pick in play for us. Now, they said Arizona holds the number 1 pick
right now. Yeah.
Even with Carolina tied with them?
Yeah, because it's based on
Carolina had the bye.
Goes to strength of schedule and all of that. Yeah. But right now the official, well, not now because Chicago won, but leading into tonight, Arizona would be picking 1, Chicago 2 via Carolina, and 3 via their own pick.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sam, what's up, my guy? Sammy Osafahu. I don't know how to say it.
Osafalujo.
Falujo.
Yeah, that's Tayo Fabulege's 3rd cousin, I heard. Samuel is. Yeah.
I remember, Sam, we talk about the Nigerians. The Nigerian night. This was ugly. Smells like the last 40 years of my life as a Bears fan. I'm with you, man. I don't know how anybody's getting excited about this shit and defensive. Making excuses up for this shit. Like, what are we doing here? Was that fun to watch?
No.
Seriously, it felt like it was the fastest game ever. And there was just no stability. There was nothing.
Even on the last pass from Bajan, I'm like, fuck that. Is that going to get – I thought I was going to get picked for a split second.
What are they doing?
I know.
I'm like, why are you throwing here? Incompletion. They have 1 timeout in their pocket. I'm like, run the ball and make them use that timeout. It was great to see Sweat getting excited for his teammates when they had a great play. He seems to be a true team player and leader.
You can see what they want from him. I mean, when Bryce flushed out, you saw him turn
on
the Jets there. For that side, that's really, really something to watch. You get this dude a legitimate
3.
Well, a legitimate 3 that can just be consistent inside and another running mate. There's gonna be some hell to pay in Chicago if you can get that part of it figured out. Absolutely.
The next coach is gonna really love that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. An aggressive defensive coordinator.
Yeah, so Josh says now with this loss,
there we go, Josh. I love you, Josh.
So now that the Bears fans are excited about that, when we say that they're going to draft Caleb Williams, we're going to piss off 50% of the audience again. So,
Mueller. I like Josh. Thank you, Josh. And Jim. Jim Larison, 1999. Jim. Love you, bud.
Club dubbing live, man. What is
this culture? Is there live video of them?
Yeah, the lights were on. I saw Justin Fields like giving somebody high fives that was holding the camera and stuff. I don't know. I'd only caught it for a split second. So
Lil Pa with $2 as well. Club dub. Right on, Jim. Fuck Green Bay. $20. Kerry Franklin. Kerry.
Yeah, so here it is right here. This is. So it's Brisker, and then this is the part I saw was him giving somebody a high five. Yeah, it was Brisker, and I don't think it qualifies as club dub. That shit's gonna happen. Yeah,
Club dub was the disco
lights go
ball,
down.
lights
You have the
down,
music.
They got a song. You got Kyle Long showing off his cock and balls. You got Tariq Cohen doing
it's
some
like
crazy
Angelo
things.
at wing night. The lights go down.
37 wings, ranch dressing sprayed everywhere.
I got my own, coach. I got my own.
An undrafted rookie defeats a number 1 pick. Grumpy Bear 0.
Yeah, Bajan did not have a good.
That was his worst
Yeah.
game, I thought. Even worse than the 3 picks.
I think so too. But Tyson Bagent is gonna be here. He's gonna be in Chicago next year, and now you have he's a backup quarterback, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's a guy that can compete and still grow. That's
grow.
Fine.
Exactly. That's what you want.
Exactly.
This is what you
Nothing
want.
wrong
for
with
quarterback.
that.
There's
Did not
no
have
hate
did
on
not have a
Bajan.
good game. No. But
No
even
hate.
when you praise him, that's like I said, people got lost in the they think that he's got to replace. Nobody said that this dude.
Nobody on this
replacing
motherfucking network was
Justin.
talking replacement of Justin Fields. We were talking about the first time in a long time the Bears have had a developmental quarterback in the room. That's it. And that's what he is. To your point, Shane. His story doesn't end.
No.
His story is just beginning. Justin Fields is the story. It's the rest of the season to analyze who Justin Fields is for the future of the Bears and what do you need to do. Are you going forward with him, or are you trading him and taking Caleb Williams with the number 1 pick from Carolina if that's how it falls? It's the story. It's just the truth. If you can't handle the truth, I don't know what to tell you. It's the story. Everything else is Kevin Warren. Is he firing Ryan Poles for hiring this shit show? That's another story. Some people want to.
Yeah. So yeah, we're at. Listen, Wakota James. I know I can be an
First of
asshole,
all,
but
it's whack. It's whack, Coda.
Wackadoo?
He's whack.
But listen,
I'm accepting the win.
You seem to be a fan that just if somebody comes out and you win and you accept everything and everything's going to be better. This entire network that we've built here and this fan base with people over 1,000 deep watching live with us right now, we base what we do off of tape. It has nothing to do with let's chest bump and blow up a fucking beach ball and throw it to each other after a big Bears win over a 1-win Carolina team. That's great. You have your 3rd win. You should beat Carolina. You should beat them.
Predicted them to beat them. I said 24-10.
Exactly. But when you see what you see on the field, the repeated issues every single week, no rhythm on offense, no rhyme or reason to what you're calling on offense, the same issues on defense. Yeah, it pisses you off. So like if you want to rock out with your cock out, bro, because they won and win the Super Bowl, that's good. Go do it up. I'm not going to tell you how to fan. You don't have to watch us, or the door's wide open. Watch us. If we're assholes, we're assholes. We're going to tell you the truth about what we see. We're not going to blow sunshine and rainbows up your ass. It's not what we do here. And if you don't like it, like I said, plenty of other places that are probably going live right now that probably have at least 30, 40 people watching live. Go check it out. Be the 41st. It'll be dope. I promise.
Why did we throw it on 3rd and whatever?
Oh, that's what we just talked about. And it was when he let that go, I was like, my whole body tensed up. Can you imagine?
Gutsy call by Getsy. I don't know. I would not have thrown the ball there. I would have ran it, made them use their timeout. But then again, I also recognize Deonta Foreman as your starting running back. Shy, North Side, $10. You remember that popular arcade game from the 80s called Bubble Bubble? I don't. Surprised because I lived at the arcade. My nickname for Luke Getsy is Coach Bubble Bubble because he loves the bubble screens more than Matt Nagy loved curls. You're right. It's always the screen. It started with the screen game early on. Darnell Mooney on 3rd down and 2. They're running fucking bubble.
Yeah.
And Darnell jukes them, makes a great play. They get the first down. But again, it's like, it's the same shit. Running a bubble, you're putting the ball in the air. It could be dropped. So that's a 50% risk. Now it's behind the line of scrimmage, so that's a 25. So 75% risk versus the 25% reward on the bubble in short yardage situations. Take that shit out of your short yardage game. Then they go again with Cole Kmet doing the fucking quarterback sneak, Shane. He almost fumbles the snap.
Yeah, I
don't.
I texted you at that point. I'm like, just run the ball with Foreman twice, please.
Two times.
Hand it off.
2 plays in the huddle. Get right back up and run the next play. Kmet. Yeah, Cole actually played a good. I got to give him credit. He played last week. He played better than he's been. He had a few things I put on tape that he's got to clean up. I think with me and Cole, I'm starting to see him get more physical, which even tonight, if he ran out of bounds, I was going to crucify him. But he turned back in and put a shot on the defender. But 100 Ben Frank, he does seem to go down too easy.
Let me address ADP because he's trying to hold court, be a badass in the chat. So I'll address it. TTNL didn't say that Cole Kmet sucked. Phil and I were on opposite ends of the spectrum with that. So your narrative of trying to throw TTNL under the bus for that is bullshit. I'm shocked. I'm shocked you were wrong about that.
ADP.
But if you think that we're not good at what we do, ADP, that's fine. We don't need you to love us. We're not going anywhere. But as bad as you're saying that we are, and maybe we're assholes like the other guy said, guess what, bro? You're in our fucking chat room listening to what we say and watching what we do.
If you don't have
probably got a TTNL hoodie on right now.
But ADP, who the fuck said Borum was the best lineman? That's the biggest crock of shit.
I think he was talking about your dad in the draft when your dad was very happy with Larry Borum.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what he was referring to.
Well, be more clear, because that was never
I'm
said.
assuming. I don't want to give him credit, but yeah, he's clearly...
Yeah, my dad really liked Borum coming out. Then he watched the tape, and he's like...
And we don't admit when we're wrong. I mean, I've never sat up here and said that I was a Deshaun Kaiser fan. I mean, those words have never come out of my mouth 5,000 times on this network.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, we admit when we're wrong plenty. You don't like us, it's fine. I love that you're in our chat watching what we're doing, commenting on our channel. It's amazing. Thank you.
Nice to see Josh McCown out there. $10 from Kyle Flynn. Kyle, it is. He could be the next head coach of the Bears.
Kyle looks like Chainsaw from that summer school movie back in the 80s.
I would have to put on my fucking glasses to see Kyle. It looks like he's holding a pack.
Probably 90% of the people in our chat are way too young to even know what that movie is. But yeah, summer school, Chainsaw. Kyle Flynn looks just like him. I can bring up a picture.
Bring up a pic. I can't see his AVI. It's blurry to me. Bear down 1980. $5. If they're club dubbing, they can stick that straight up their backside, sitting at 3 and 7. Listen, I will defend the Bears in that video. You win in the NFL. Yes, we're analyzing and criticizing. It's a time you put in the work and effort, go in there, have a little fun, celebrate a win. The issue that TTNL has always had, even in the season which they won with Nagy, was that you got the disco ball. You turn down the lights. You're closing it off. You're going out there doing dances. You're talking shit to fans. You're doing that's the shit. This is fine. Go celebrate a win with your teammates. I'm okay with that. Anyway, Waylon Lumley, $4.99. Ugly win, but a win. Justin Fields will be back next week. Let's go. Much love to TTNL for the TTNL gear, for the grace. Thank you, guys. Love the fans yelling, Green Bay sucks. Well, I'm glad you got some TTNL gear, Waylon. I love the name, Waylon. It's just wailing on these people. Good stuff. Dan Kelly, $2. Positive? I'm positive that game. Exactly, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Said it better than I could have.
This week you articulated something better than I have that I've been wanting to articulate. Shane did on Keep It at 100. I was hoping Whitlow.
There's Chainsaw from Summer School.
Chainsaw. I was hoping Caden Whitlow would cut that clip because we talked about watching a coaching staff not just talk, but on the game tape, you don't see the details and the fundamentals align. It's like they miss blocks, they miss assignments, they miss tonight 3 clean miss blitz pickups, just defenders running right in. It's just over and over again. So it's way more than just wins and losses. Like people that are trying to be positive here, like we're missing our starting quarterback. We're missing this guy. We're missing our fullback. We're missing this. There is enough talent on the. Let's go through this team. DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney. Both of those guys could start on any team. Any team. Kevin Jenkins, Darnell Wright. Both can start on any team. Those are starters. Okay? Your guy,
Komet's going to be here.
Komet, right?
Yeah.
Justin Fields. There's 6 on offense.
They got to find a complement.
Deonta Foreman can start on any team. So there's 7 on offense. There's 7. Okay, so 7 out of the 11 are starting quality. That's offense. Now we go to the defense. Unique and Sweat, you're cooking with gas. Those are 2 good pass rushers. Defensive line, Billings is a starting quality. There's 3 on defense. They love their corners. Jalen Johnson, Stevenson, and Kyler Gordon. There he is.
Smiles.
Smiles. Got something up your sleeve, Coach? So I got
happy for the guys. In the
6 on
room.
defense so
they
far.
are excited to win this game. Go 2-0 on Thursday night. That was
There's the stat.
And the guys did a nice job.
It's been a high bar.
Of course of the game. I wanted to thank the Bears fans again. They do
2-0 on Thursday nights, guys.
Being on third down, getting loud when they're supposed to, and it's really an advantage.
Finished 3-14, but we won on Thursdays.
When we get to third down there,
2-0.
Good job there.
That'll be their set. They did win. They were 2-0 on Thursdays.
We played some good complementary football. I really thought that the defense did a really good
He
job.
He really looks like he's trying to contain his enthusiasm. I mean, it's got to feel pretty good to win any game in the NFL. I understand it, but
on some of them, it was that kind of game.
You're about ready to get punched in the fucking mouth next game. You better buckle up.
Overall, we handled it well and put ourselves in position to win the game. Certainly proud of the guys, the way they handled the end of the half. Really did a good job with taking the 2 minutes down there with.
We got to keep playing on Thursday night. My name is Puff. Tell him.
Overall, the
Nick,
performances I thought
you're 100% right. He would be the number one receiver in Carolina, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Really good pressures.
No doubt.
I thought some guys made some clutch catches.
I know two who didn't. Tyreek Stevenson and our linebacker, Jack Sanborn. Can't.
Logan Frost, boy. Dropping balls.
Deontay Foreman ran hard. I had a really good rushing average.
Like Jack Baller's girl.
He did a nice job, too, of controlling the game and keeping it where it was. But overall, yeah, excited to win the game. And guys are pumped for the weekend. The rest of the recovery weekend for us. The guys had the weekend off, and they'll come back in on Monday and ready to go for the next couple games. So with that, I'll put the questions.
When it was 10-9 and you all scored that touchdown on that Foreman touchdown, was there what consideration was given to going for 2?
There we go. First coaching call.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Stack the points up there. Really wanted to stack the points up there. It was
what fucking points?
We thought that our defense was playing really well, and we know it was going to be a close game at the end.
This guy's a freaking moron. Honestly.
Did you get to everything that you wanted to get to in the second half?
No, we didn't. But we certainly, had a good plan.
Had some things up
Sneaky little devil, you, Matt.
You're so sneaky with those 2 wins.
This weekend, I thought the guys
so sneaky.
Nice job finishing the game.
Matthew.
And we did good.
Did we see what was up your sleeve? Did you use it or?
I don't know. What's up yours?
My fucking fist is about to be in yours.
You got me there.
Hey, what's up your sleeve? Go do the George and Pat McCaskey handshake for everybody, please. Where's Chris Zorich when you need it?
Foreman was 21 for 80, Daryl.
You have, right? So if you decide to run, at that time, then you're going to punt and pin, and they would have had minute 10 with no timeouts. And hopefully on the 10-yard line if we punt it right. So that was the idea there.
Thank God.
We liked the play call.
He threw to Mooney. He made that catch.
And we went for it.
Give Bajent.
We thought that executed well. Mooney made a beautiful catch, and he's 1 yard past the stick and sealed the game. So really good play call by Luke.
Oh yeah.
By the O-line, the entire offense, and Mooney
throw Chris Morgan's name in there, please too. Chris Morgan did a great job protecting that.
No, doesn't matter. He's done a good, like I said before, he's done a really good job. As a rookie, think about it, as a rookie quarterback, he goes 2-2.
So that's your cue right there. That Fields is back next week. Right there in that state. He goes 2-2.
Really good today was that, he's always.
Well, we said the same thing. We said the same thing last week. It really, listening to him talk last week, it really sounded like it too.
He didn't put the ball in harm's way and gave us a chance to win.
On their last drive, what would you make of just kind of the back and forth? It took them a really long time to get across midfield. You guys kind of stiffened and forced a really.
Yeah, I mean, they were
maybe the dumbest question of the night.
They're going 4 downs.
What are we doing?
And they had some good play designs.
Shocked that they kicked the field goal.
Third in inches.
Bill Wagner said, Shane, 2 reasons to keep Flus. He'll get you 2 of the 4 hits principles, but only 2.
Then they got another 4th down. I thought that was a good play design.
Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
I need to meet Bill.
Midfield.
We've had him on.
Really just at that point.
I know, but I mean in real life, because he's always making me laugh.
And don't make it a game.
Lawrence Chrisman. Matt Eberflus. Worst of all time. Worst of all time. Congratulations. We won on the toilet bowl. What a time to be a Bears fan.
Oh, we'll be flushing it soon, Lawrence, I promise.
I cannot wait. I hate.
It was a long field goal.
I hate this guy more than Nagy, and I never thought I could say that.
Expecting him against Detroit.
Yeah, we'll see where it is this week. We'll see where it is.
We'll see where it is, bro.
It's a big week.
See what's up my sleeve.
So we'll see where it is.
Dub is a dub. No quarterback picks. Jordan Backman played well. Sweat did okay. I think he did a lot better than okay.
Yeah, Sweat.
Brisker got some hits.
No more updates on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's looking at that last Brisker hit. That was a hell of a play for sure on the tight end. Foreman on his game. Flags suck, but might
free guys up.
Be
on the
last win
inside,
all year. Enjoy it.
outside,
Ugly win better than an
and see
ugly
if they have
loss.
his
Oh,
edge.
hey,
And
end of the
you know,
day,
just
you
the
want to
way he
win,
rushes,
but
and again,
it doesn't
I
mean that
think
you
his
can't
impact is going to be
point
more
out
and more as we go.
the massive flaws that are involved in it.
Yard punt return for touchdown. How do you
What they're doing in this win is not sustainable. You
Yeah.
do what you
Right.
did tonight
Blackwell's
against
just coming
Detroit,
off, you know,
you lose by
from
24.
21 day, and he's now playing for us.
Maybe more.
He took a shot.
Maybe
you know, we're
more.
okay with that. You know, it's just
London the pup,
you gotta
though.
just,
I
you know,
thank
break
you.
guys on the right, guys on the left. You gotta keep
Are you
that
from
first
London?
and you can't stack each
There's
other.
our
John
guy.
Centino, my boy.
On the picture.
Never
John
been
flying
upset
drones
after a
at the
win.
TTNL parties.
Launched
But
the
our
whole
guys know
damn
that, we just
staff
gotta
into the
execute.
sun. We deserve better. I don't understand how George can accept having a losing organization. Well, he's
part of it.
he's that's all they have been under George.
Exactly.
A losing organization.
Maybe his mommy will fire him too and send him to the
Quarterback,
childhood
wide open guy down the field.
tree house
You know,
with
that's-
Michael
that's what
back
we
in
wanna
the
do,
day.
for sure. I saw him too.
Dion, we
I don't know
can't
what
see
Tyson had
my
about
guy
him,
Dion's
but, certainly, yeah.
his comment, 99 cents. So you want to DM me on Instagram or Shane on
Yeah,
Twitter.
he's always been that way. Deontay is a tough guy. He's a great person.
Yeah, that's why I had him a healthy scratch the first
He's
4
always
weeks.
that toughness.
and you've been optimistic throughout the
Can't find that's what he has up his sleeve.
What's it like for you in locking these guys after a win and having this kind of feel to them for the work?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun in there after a win, but I'll just tell you this: it's fun to come to work every day. Throughout the entire time.
Keep chipping away at
we
it,
have in
coach.
that locker room are
Enjoy
unbelievable.
this one,
So
coach.
They're able to, pull together, okay, and really do a good job of executing during the week. And if we do,
2 years I've been here, I've had 6 fun weeks in that locker room.
We'll win more games. And when you take care of the football and you do a good job of that, and play complimentary football as we did today at times, you're going to win some games.
Defensively, what do you sense you guys did well to make?
Never thought I'd be excited for Fields to return.
Yeah,
Since
just mixing the
UG
coverages.
challenges.
We had a good mix of
$5.
coverages there that looked
I'm
very
excited for him to
similar each
return.
other.
I am excited for him to
Ball
return.
snap, It's not the same.
I want to see
That's
when
good
guys like
Kenny and
Fields sit
Quan are really
out
good disguisers,
and they're having to
on the
watch.
coverages as well as the corners.
Kind of
we got a really
start
good
to
staff over
appreciate
there.
the game and the opportunity a little bit more.
Sometimes the bench can be
Seen it, so I
your
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
wake-up
try to
call.
change it up a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
on
I
our
can't
together.
wait to see Fields.
But,
But you're gonna get your answer.
Tyson in the back end.
Pat, in the second half, it looked like you were doing the spoon feeding motion, the go eat to the pass rushers. Were you letting them go rush more freely?
You saw me doing this?
On the sideline.
Oh,
So is there
I don't recall doing that. That's fine. Yeah.
You have to go back to the tape, coach.
mindset
Coach,
that
maybe you should go back to the tape.
pour on them in their
I
ear?
believe our friend
Yeah,
Courtney
absolutely.
knows.
I mean, those guys.
Unless you were giving a
I didn't-
sign,
didn't do a lot
maybe
of stunts or movements.
your potential
I had most of
replacement will
some of the pressure
steal
and
that sign.
Yeah.
Know what you're doing with it.
go. And because it was
Rafficiano,
really was effective
Newton
that way.
from Illinois, Jaden Daniels.
Even early down.
Fields plays out his contract, fire the whole coaching staff, says Van Ward.
Jaden's going to end up being a first-round draft
I know
pick.
you got something up
I
your sleeve,
believe
all
he's
is said
playing
and done.
himself into the
He missed
first
that,
round
Jason.
as well.
Yeah. So
Quinn is back.
yeah.
Guys, was that Herb's quiet? I couldn't hear her.
Yeah, it was Herb.
He said
Yeah.
something.
It was
funny.
fun.
Greg
We
Bragg's
enjoyed
tickling him.
certainly going against each other in practice. During training camp.
Is Greg in the room right now with them?
No, they're at a
Oh,
Life and about
off-site
okay.
with Brian Urlacher and Mike Singletary.
Did Urlacher body slam Adam Hogue? Is that what happened? Threw him to the ground?
I'm not sure. I think our friend Mr. Cox was being
Oh, facetious.
busting balls. Yeah.
Okay.
Here is Mr. Baker.
Bill, you and Puss Floose are in a room. What's the dialogue? Then with Getsy, we'll call them the Milk Chunk Brothers from now on.
Pick up the yards, you win the game. Traditionally, teams try to run the clock out as well. You get the call to pass. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, I thought it
Don't
was great
fuck up.
communication.
That's what he should say.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's the truth.
Don't fuck this up, kid.
Yeah.
I would love this kid more.
pass interference call.
Mr. Larison's back. Carrie, yes, we should always remember FGB, FGB, FGB.
That it was perfectly fine to take a sack. So if it's not, if it doesn't look great, take a sack. A lot of
Jim's always dropping the hammer.
Jim likes to drop the hammer.
Yeah, initially the DN
Carrie's
dropped, and then
Carrie Flanking, $50. I will put my money up. I am sure some of us are successful from the start. Most of us fail at first, but usually succeed. If we keep putting the effort in, this team fights for this coach. And who wants to start over? I love TTNL and appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm just not there.
I'm nowhere near there.
Yeah. I think that there's a lot of projection involved. I don't see the upside.
I don't see the tape showing us.
But Phil, there's no I think there's players here that are part of the foundation. I don't see a foundation on offense. I don't see any consistency at all. The way that they drop an offensive game plan. I mean, what did Tyson have tonight? How many we talked about? 33 passes tonight, 38 last week.
Yeah, too many.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie. Agent looks like he was thinking too much. Coaching? I think he's a rookie quarterback. I don't like the play calls that they were choosing, and then they came back to doing some of the boots, get him under center, action off of it. He's good at that. I thought he missed that throw to DJ Moore when he evaded outside. He also missed Tyler Scott on the deep ball.
He missed. I think he missed Foreman in the flat.
Oh, he missed Foreman in the flat.
He missed Komet.
He stayed on the right. He did not come back to the check down.
He missed one on Komet too.
He almost threw a pick in that.
Yeah, he did.
He had to go back to Foreman. Dave G, one of the Olders fans. We don't see you. Text me or DM me rather.
Yeah, I think there's that sense of urgency.
Rami.
His is right here. I went through. I just happened to come across it. So thank you for the $4.99, Rom. This is his comment.
I followed you for 3+ years now. I'm not calling you an asshole. Essentially, you are. But I think your channel is only talking about the negatives. You do a great job. Just be real.
Well,
I don't think we aren't being real. I think we're very real. It's like, thinking of it like this, Rami, if you're putting out a product, right? Say it's a protein shake, okay? Because that's everybody's putting out a protein shake. And you find out that something in the shake isn't healthy for people, but it's going to take some money to fix it, right? Because the people that have decided the recipe are assholes. Most of these fucking morons won't fire the assholes. They'll just continue, and that's where you get into trouble. And it's just like that with football. There's plenty of talent here, right? There's plenty to build on here. There's just not good coaching and not good situational.
The thing about it is, Phil,
tackling.
Yeah, everything. I appreciate Romke coming out and saying that, but to sit here that we're only talking about the negatives, we've pointed out Deontay Foreman. We've talked about it. We've said tons of great things about DJ Moore. I've said positive things about Cole Kmet. You and I went back and forth on it. You just praised Cole Kmet the past 2 weeks.
Can you imagine I did that, Rami?
We did an entire show on Montez Sweat and how we thought it was important to get a guy in here.
We were defending the trade for Montez Sweat despite
Darnell Wright. We've been very positive.
Darnell Wright.
Evan Jenkins, we've been positive on. It's just I don't think you're hearing the positive things that
you want to hear.
I think you want to hear that. Oh, this is fantastic. The Bears kicked the door in. They beat the Carolina Panthers. It's just that's not. We've been Bears fans our entire lives. Not saying that you have not been, but there's not a lot of positives right now. It's just not. This is the.
Do us a favor.
Don't
come up with a list of all the
you
positives.
beat the Raiders. They launched their entire coaching staff because they're inept. The Washington Commanders are launching their coaching staff on Black Monday as soon as the season's over. The Carolina Panthers, Frank Reich might be one and done. They have one win
tomorrow.
Not making anything, not making it
Just
worse.
letting you know, Romke.
Brian Cox. What's the record in the last 4?
Is he talking about the Bears?
I don't think he's talking about the Islanders.
Very momentum based. You want to have the momentum.
The last 4 what? Years?
No, the last 4 games, I believe he's talking
they're
about.
2-2, right?
Yeah. Positive. Oh, I know Ryan doesn't want anybody to know, but he wants Flus extended.
Does he?
I'm just trying to make him fall off his couch listening to this.
Carrie Franklin, $10.
You didn't have to pay for that. Jesus, dude. Appreciate it, but
come on, Carrie. What are you doing? You didn't have to pay. No, Phil. Can't make it to the Lions game. Going to the Blackhawks game in Nashville on the 18th. After the game, going to the Blues bar in Nashville with my Blackhawks jersey and TTNL hat on.
Taking my son to a Blackhawks game.
Look at that. I don't know anything that Tyson said of value there. So we just keep going through. Love the show referencing Summer School movie and Chainsaw, played by Dean Cameron from Morrison, Illinois. And of course, Romper Room. More 80s references, please.
Summer School. Very underrated movie. Yeah.
Bubble. Jim, did you play Bubble, the video game? I don't remember that one. I remember Dig Dug.
That's how he met his wife. His wife was a Bubble champion.
She was blowing bubbles. That was Jim's nickname in college.
Literally the next words out of my mouth. I'm like, should I go there? Of course I should, but you beat me to it. Come here, Bubbles.
That's going to be his new nickname.
You got to get him a TTNL shirt. It says Bubbles out
from now on. Oh
you can tell it's late.
It's definitely $4.99.
People say all we do is complain. Don't they know this is a Bears channel? If we are good, there would be positivity. Yeah, it's not like we're not going to talk about it. If the Bears were consistently good and showing positive signs, we're going to talk about it. There's just too much bad right now to focus on the good that obviously isn't sustainable for this team. There's not there. Do you think Deontay Foreman, do you think that they're going to come out and do the right things for Justin Fields against Detroit?
Yeah, stay there, Shane. Like, seriously, as a man, as a fan of the show, or whatever you are, hater of the show, be honest. Deontay Foreman, is he good? Do you feel like, wow, this, like, the eyeball test? Because if you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. You don't see football really well. This guy was literally sitting on the bench. He's in a eraser clause. And you know what that is? He's a guy that can get yards when it's broken down and shut down. He runs through people. Khalil Herbert does not. Let's go. Rashawn Johnson, rookie, he's not there yet.
No.
This coaching staff had this guy as a healthy scratch on the bench. It affects you. It affects the team.
Roshan, 5 carries tonight for 18 yards.
Got to get those carries in. Dom Cagney, though, follow this dude. He could sing. Love the kid. Check him out. Flusser looks like he knows. Loser. I got it. He is the Walking Dead man as the head coach. He is. He's Rick, the Flusser. Walking Dead Rick got bit by a goddamn zombie. That's who Flus is. He's awful. Getting through all the super chats tonight. T Young, $4.99. If not hardball, I think we make a run at Sean McVay. Maybe a 3rd round draft pick.
They're not going to trade him for a 3rd round draft pick. I mean, why would they trade him for a 3rd round draft pick?
This dude almost quit in LA. He's coming to Chicago.
But precedent has what did Denver give for
Sean Payton?
Yeah.
First round, right? Second?
Yeah, I mean,
what's the Sean Payton? I know John Gruden, they gave 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, it's
and they're still paying John Gruden in Vegas.
Vegas
Now
is
they're
paying tons of money. Yeah,
they're
McDaniel.
paying
Yeah, absolutely.
3 wins. My stomach hurts. Freaking ridiculous, fellas. Funkster Jones, $3. Yeah, 3 wins. We've won 3 games. Here's Mr. Positivity himself, Shane. Otis Nichols.
There he is.
Missing your starting QB, your big guard acquisition, your starting running back. I think you're talking about Herbert, who shouldn't be your starting running back. Your backup missed a lot of snaps as well. We've had several second-year players injured, so the growth is slowed. So he's defending Eberflus, saying he's hindered by these offensive misses. Nate Davis and that. I totally disagree.
You're the head coach. You're not doing what's best for your personnel. I mean, how do you justify the Minnesota game when you know that Minnesota blitzes 72% of the time? How do you justify that game plan from Getsy, and how do you sign off on it if you're the head coach? How do you do it? It goes exactly against what you should be doing. When we say that there's no basis in reality there, it's Justin Fields played 2 great games in a row. You know you got to get the ball out quick. They don't go into 12 personnel at all. 1 play action pass. 1 for Justin Fields before he got hurt that game. It doesn't make any sense. You're doing exactly what you shouldn't do. There's no basis in reality for it.
David Greenberg.
Mrs. Larison even is chiming in.
David Greenberg, he sent me what he had written in the chat for $4.99. If Justin played tonight, it would have been a blowout in spite the coaching malpractice. What do you think of that, Shane? Do you think Justin would have taken this game to a different place?
I think he would have played a lot better than Tyson Bagent did. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's out of the.
I agree with you.
The biggest thing is the biggest difference is getting the ball out quickly. That's the biggest difference between Tyson Bagent and Justin Fields. Beyond that, there's like, how many times has Tyson Bagent been sacked over the past 4 games? I guess I could look that up, or maybe somebody in the chat has it off the top of their head. I think those numbers are significantly higher.
Where's my guy Sean Stewart? He would know. I know he's recovering from Achilles injury.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna text him because I've been meaning to text him, but since it popped in my head, my wife gets pissed with me, but I'll forget. So during the show, Sean, I'm texting to see how you're doing. How many sacks?
Oh. So Wakota James, guess what, bro? You just showed yourself. Now I know.
There we know.
Now I know.
Yeah. New York boys.
Now I know. Enjoy your evening.
Gentlemen.
Enjoy your evening. I hope you wake up tomorrow night or tomorrow morning and have a big old plate of pancakes.
Do diddy. Talk about the boys from New York City.
Guess what?
Could you
Breaking
do the
news. Bill
baseline?
doesn't live in New York. He doesn't even live in Massachusetts like you guys thought.
I don't live in New York or Mass. I did go to school in New York. My father's from Brooklyn, New York. So keep sniffing. Keep trying to figure this out. Oh my God. These fucking clown boys.
It's all good. It's late. Should have gave him the benefit of the doubt.
We won. We won.
Everything's fixed.
Everything's fixed. Everything's fixed. Let's add this to
this second half. We got some things up our sleeve. So, all right.
Yeah.
And we're excited about this second half. We got some things up our sleeve.
I look like Caden Whitlow in the background there. Did you see that on the left-hand side?
Hold on, I gotta see.
Looking at it.
Caden, is this you?
The blue hat.
And we're excited about this second half. We got some things up our sleeve. So, all right.
Caden would be in TTNL swag.
Caden definitely would wear his TTNL swag.
Oh, absolutely.
Audio goes to the game without it. Someone explain. I fucking 700 styles of fucking logos. Yeah, even my kids are seeing it in practice. Cole Kmet. Let's be positive. Cole Kmet has been playing a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. The coaches do suck. Who was at the game today in the chat? Who was at the game? Who was there?
Oh, we got a Flus supporter here. Chubbs.
Chubbs is back.
Back.
Can't believe Chubbs is back.
Thank you for your service, Chubbs. I do appreciate that, by the way.
It is. Thank you, Chubbs. Tomorrow, anybody. Where's my guy, Anastasi?
So you guys are putting way too much blame on the head coach, in my opinion. The GM hired him and traded away the #1 generational Hall of Fame player on your team. Are you talking about Khalil Mack? I know you're not talking about Roquan Smith, but Wild alienating the best corner. I think he means Wild alienating the best corner.
Who's the best corner? Jalen Johnson?
Yeah, I don't think you alienated Jalen. It's price of business. He's on
the
Bear.
team.
The Bears want him back. They can franchise tag him.
Would you pay $18 million for this guy? No fucking way. Mr. Holding penalty every fucking 3 plays. Come on. Guy is not as elite. Especially you have to get a new coach in here that's actually going to fucking play to the benefit of talent. This is a fucking cover 2 defense. They're in shell coverage 85% of the time. 85% of the time. Come on. We're going to pay a corner in cover 2? No.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. Chubbs, put in the chat who the generational Hall of Fame player.
He's got to be talking about Khalil Mack.
Yeah, and that had nothing to do with talent. They did it to clear the decks financially, to clean up the books, because Ryan Pace just kept on borrowing from that deal and kicking more and more and more and more down the road. You're actually quite lucky that you got a 2nd and a 5th for Matt.
Our Wills, we need your I can't even go. We need your comment, Wills, but I got to go back to this. I would say there was no other person or network defending Khalil Mack like this one. Where the sack? You fucking can't have we had so many people want to get rid of cut Khalil Mack. Where's the fuck? We're paying him this. Shut the fuck up. Stop rewriting history here. You're so full of shit. I think Chubbs is one of them at the time. Going all out. Where's his sack? He ain't doing it. And here we are showing you tape. He's getting triple team, getting knocked down. Chubbs might not be.
Yeah.
He's
Chubbs.
talking about Smith, for God's sake. Are you fucking nuts?
Chubbs, he's not a generational Hall of Fame.
Generational.
Stop,
Oh my
man.
God, dude. Put down the fucking chat room typing, whatever you're typing on. Put it in the trash.
He made the Ravens the #1 defensive team in the NFL ever, based on what stat that PFF came up with.
Oh my
Chubbs.
fucking God. The fact that you missed Mac for Smith,
Yeah.
it's sad. You need to go to the microwave.
Is a very good linebacker. Generational Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame?
No.
Generational? Good? Yes.
But that's
Bro.
the thing. Again, people get offended by that. If you say that he's a very good linebacker. No, he's not. He's generational. Jalen Johnson's a very good linebacker. No, he's the best of what you have.
Bro, you probably should become a Ravens fan, Chubbs. Seriously. Because that's the worst take I've ever. I'll
Chubbs,
listen.
every year that he went there,
I'll buy his jersey if he goes to the fucking Hall of Fame.
Chubbs, he's played there for not even how many has he played there? A full 17 games?
No.
Every year that he went there in like week 10 last year. Or whatever it was, right before the trade deadline. You're acting like this is something 3-4 years in a row, man. Come on.
Even Sam Peterson is telling you to take a lap. I'm telling him, take a lap to the fucking kitchen, put in some microwave popcorn, hit 2 minutes so you don't burn it, Chubbs. 2 minutes. Trust me, it works every time.
Romkey, I don't know if you're just fucking dumb at this point, honestly. I mean, I watched the draft party and everyone here was high on
so excited about Fields.
Then go rewatch it, Romkey, because you're not watching the same shit.
Oh, that's just you
on
just made that
record,
shit up with all the
Romkey.
vowels in his name.
I'll give you your $4.99 back. That's such a dumb fucking comment. What are you doing, dude? You're making shit up, Romkey. That's why we call people out like you for stupidity. Stop.
He has to run record to the fucking kitchen.
Phil had
I had Mac Jones.
Yeah, number 1. Big deal. He wasn't
number 2. It was what's his name for the Jags was number 1.
Oh, and then Mac, right?
Then Mac Jones. Then Justin.
Anybody mad on this panel? Phil wasn't mad.
Why would I have been mad? I needed a quarterback. We were all there praying that they trade up to get a quarterback. The fucking draft show is there. Did I want Mac Jones? Yes. I've never, ever hidden from that. Did I not want Justin Fields? No, that's bullshit. That's another story made up by the Illinois tough guys.
Romkey, go pull the video and you show me. I will make a fucking show on this network called Romkey's a fucking football wizard. If you can pull the video of Phil on draft night showing that he was pissed off when the Bears drafted Justin Fields, go do that.
Oh my God.
DM me at Wazram, provide me with it. And it's very easy to do. I'm sure you're very skilled in that department. Pull it, and I'll start a fucking show called Romkey's a fucking football wizard. Presented by TTNL Network.
I would like a show called Romkey and Bullets. And Bullets just goes after Romkey's trolling antics like a dumbass. That would be fun. Bullets. Tell him, Shane. Is that Barb? No, it's corn-fed. I'm sorry. 73 Shy Bears. Romkey and Chubbs, they both have to run to the kitchen for the microwave popcorn.
I love Chubbs. Chubbs is a big supporter of us, but I can't sit here and
Chubb's a
call.
patron anymore?
Yeah, he is. He is. I don't think he's very active in it. Chubbs is single and ready to mingle. I think he just went to the Saints game, actually. I
Chubbs
believe
is
so.
single, man. Chubbs is single. Where's Sam? You know, we don't have these problems on the patron only shows. Just saying.
Oh, that's not true. We've had to go after some patrons too.
We have some. We've had some. Romkey is Flus's burner. Yeah, maybe. I don't think Flus is celebrating. He's got shit up his sleeve.
So Romkey's either very upset or he's sifting through the library of TTNL Network on YouTube saying, I'm going to pull that. I'm going to get my own show. Chubb did go to New Orleans. I thought you had said that.
Was it fun? It was fun. See, I was going to ask him if it was fun. I thought it would have sucked watching that game. TTNL Matchmakers. There we go. The Romkey Show. How about the TTNL live commentary? When can we do that? I'll do it for the Green Bay game.
Yeah, we can do that.
Want to do it for the Green Bay game?
That'd be the final game of the season.
Patrons only. Let's do it. Is it the final game?
Listen, I'm gonna up the fucking ante. If Romkey pulls that fucking video,
yep,
live on Romkey is a football fucking wizard.
Yes,
I will have live commentary of every single Bears game remaining in the season. Live on Romkey is a fucking football wizard. And I'll put it open to everybody. So Romkey, don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck it up, Romkey. This win feels like a root canal. Our boy Los. We saw Los coming in late on
Los,
the Patreon only.
What time does the game start, fellas?
He just finished the show.
12:28. Shit gonna start yet.
Game feels like a root canal, boys. I just finished it. Jumping on with you. I love Los. Los in where is he in LA? I don't want to fuck this up.
He is.
I want to go to LA. I've never been to LA. I got to go visit all my peeps out there, like Adam Rank, Los, Steph's uncle. That's all I got. Ice Cube.
Skynet is born when Romkey asked AI to generate that video.
He is, yeah. We have to worry about this now, Shane, because they do like recreate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm over there like watching like Instagram.
I'm not worried about it because I have the original copy and access to it. So it's all good. We know what happened.
Yeah.
He's probably fucking scrambling right now.
You ain't missing anything.
Honey, I'm this close to get my own show.
Pasadena. That's where you're from, Celtics, Mike? Pasadena. Pasadena has always been, that's where the Rose Bowl is, right? Yeah. That's always been like a thing for me because I can hear Keith Jackson. Welcome to Pasadena, California.
Yeah, was there anything more aesthetically pleasing than back in the day, when you're growing up at the Rose Bowl, you saw, like UCLA versus USC, like those colors together and Keith Jackson's voice. Yeah, it's awesome.
Voice, they pan. Then you have the Rose Bowl, and then his voice just would come on, and you'd be like, welcome to California, Pasadena, California. Oh my God.
Yeah, Richard Gordon's right. Chicago's trading up and feels like fuck. That's what happened, right, Rob?
I did think it was Mac Jones.
Yeah, you said like, Mac Jones, baby.
Mac Jones.
Your exact words were, it doesn't matter. That's what you said right afterwards.
It doesn't matter. I just wanted a quarterback. I have never ever been against getting the quarterback. I was excited about Justin Fields. We even had Adam Rank come on. Matt Waldman was there.
Yeah.
We were all excited about what transpired.
I can't find who posted this picture, but somebody posted like a uniform concept that Kevin Warren should
Dude, I
adopt.
hate the orange.
That the Bears
I
should
can't stand this
These
shit.
are probably the best that I've seen. Says what did they say? Iced out, I think. Let me share these. I think they'd be the nicest uniforms in football.
Let me see. I'll give you my true opinion.
Yeah, there's no bad about these in my eyes.
The all whites. That is tough right there.
That looks pretty
It's
fucking
so weird because today we had our last practice before the second round of the playoffs. And I don't know why, but somehow it came to me. I took the boys out of school early to go to the dentist, and I showed them Walter Payton video highlight. Just happened to come out on Instagram. Then I pulled it up, and Walter's wearing white on white.
Yeah.
And he is just, I mean, like, bro, I just hadn't watched it in a while.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my motherfucking God. This dude just ran through, hurdled, dived, crawled, spit, ran on his tippy toes, running through. That's the fucking Bears, man. That's the Bears. And my starting tailback, Lincoln Butler, was sick today. So he missed the last practice with stomach. And I sent his dad to show him Walter Payton running.
Nice.
And his dad's like, you know what is so weird? 15 minutes ago, I told Link, because he asked me, who are the best running backs of all time? And he's like, he's a Broncos fan, his dad. He's like, Walter Payton is number one. And I was like, and I just 15 minutes ago said that. So I'm going to show him this video. And they watched it. There you go. That's the story. That's the story. The GM fleeced Carolina, has set up the franchise to potentially grab the number one pick. Give him some props. The city needs a franchise QB like there's no tomorrow. We are going to find out. I honestly want to go back to what Shane said earlier, saying sometimes the bench does something to a player that's competitive. Like this, for me, I'll just share it with you. Right now, Justin Fields blood should be boiling to go out there and show who he is with the goddamn football and the kind of quarterback he is. It's all on him. And I that's how you should want it. That's how you should want it.
So Romkey's chiming back in, and he's changing his story a little bit now. So not trolling here. It's okay. I saw draft night with y'all, and I watch every episode with you guys. We were all happy when we got Justin Fields, and Poe, that's your new nickname, said he preferred
Edgar Allan.
He did. But Romkey, you legit just said 5 minutes ago that Phil was mad. There's a big
You're
difference.
leaving out. It's like ad libs leaving out that I wasn't mad at all.
He ranked Mac Jones higher.
That's it.
In his rankings.
Justin was number 3. I had him way over Zach Wilson. Davis Mills. People hated me for liking Josh Allen. Yes, I have misses. I do. But these players, Justin Fields' story isn't written. Mac Jones' story, any of these kids' stories aren't written. This
Daniel
kid,
Perez actually whiffed. It was give me an offensive tackle or give me
Yes.
that. Or as Alan Bradger would say,
give
me a guard or give me death.
Do we still have that drop?
I think I have it in my phone someplace.
I'm always mad. Tell him, Corn. I'm always fine. That night, I was so excited. I didn't care. Either one was going to be fine. George, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Jim Brown is not. Walter Payton is the greatest football player that ever lived and the greatest running back, which makes him the best. Jim Brown played against 210-pound linebackers, 185. He played in an era where you can fall down, get back up while being tackled, get back up, and continue running. The rules and everything was way different. He was a fucking freak of nature, but if he played in the fucking late 70s and 80s, he would not have played. He would have went to acting a year sooner, probably. Walter Payton did it like nobody has ever had. Now, O.J. Simpson, no fucking way are you even in the vicinity either. Barry Sanders, it should Walter number 1, Barry Sanders 2. Then we can start arguing 3s and 4. Those two, the greatest. Jim Brown is probably top 5. Top 5. Like, I have to give that the true realistic. And Barry Sanders was a fucking great football player. Tony Dorsett, loved him. I would say he's in the top 15. Top 15. He ain't in those categories. Dickerson, no way. Not top 3. He wasn't.
Breaking news. The tape never lies. Network breaking news.
Romkey just sent me a video, Phil.
Here we
Chicago's
go.
trading up.
Yes!
What?
Oh my
Here
God.
it is!
Schefter just reported.
Here it
Oh,
is!
baby!
Let's go!
Oh.
Here we go, baby! Come on,
Adam
Mac
Schefter
Riley, we
just
got a
put it in.
quarterback. Mac Jones, baby! Come on!
Oh, man! You were clearly furious. Oh.
I was so upset. Oh, Mac Jones, baby.
Mac Jones, baby.
I like that clip. Listen, much love, TTNL fam. I was going down a rabbit hole. Emmitt Smith, top 10. I put him at like 8. I got to sit down and look at the definite Walter 1.
Choose
Barry
one.
2.
Choose one. Emmitt Smith or Tupac, Phil.
Emmitt Smith. There you go.
That was Phil saying that. YouTube commenters tomorrow. Shane did not say that.
Defensive coordinator were fighting. He's like, Bo Jackson was the. I go, Bo Jackson played how many years? 3 or 4. Like, he's not the best. He's not the best. It's Walter Payton.
Brock Forsey? Were you high on him?
He was the best for one afternoon, Shane.
Versus the Arizona Cardinals.
The Arizona Cardinals. Walter Payton didn't miss one game, but was sat and benched by the coach when healthy. That's the only reason why. He broke the NFL record of 275 yards in a game while having the flu. He had 103 fever. He was playing. Come on. Bo was amazing. Great athlete. I get Wood.
Oh, don't know top 5 is what you're trying to say.
Exactly. You're saying would have been. But that's like saying Gale Sayers would have been the number 1. You can't do that shit because football is a fucking physical game. It's a collision sport. Bo was great. Who would you rank higher? LaDainian Tomlinson or Adrian Peterson?
I would rank LT higher. Because,
really?
Yeah, I think he's more all around.
I have Adrian.
AP couldn't
Peterson.
catch a fucking cold naked in Lake Michigan.
Catch.
Yeah.
I guess what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm thinking like if I was.
And he should have been a Bear. They wanted him.
Oh my God. Ted Phillips fucking screwed over that trade. We had the trade guy. LaDainian would have been a Chicago Bear.
Yeah.
See, I would have, like, if I'm looking at it, if I was coaching a team, who would I want would I want Adrian Peterson or LaDainian? Because Adrian honestly sets the tone. He was a fucking beast too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I get it. I'm just talking about.
But I get it. That's a great argument.
Yeah.
Marshall Faulk.
That
Faulk.
was my dude back in college.
I know. I met him.
Yeah,
In New York.
We used to play college football on the old Sega.
Oh,
yeah. I always took
Bill
San Diego
Walsh
State
college
just because of Marshall Faulk.
Yes, Marshall Faulk could just scoot. Number 28. Number 28. He actually made me like number 28 because I used to not. I think the ugliest number in all of football is number 45.
Yeah.
There's no way to pretty that number. Who's wearing that?
There's a few of them that I'm not. You know how I am. I'm a numbers dude. Like 37. I'm not a fan of.
37 could be a good strong safeties number. Like 45, where the fuck do you put that? It's
like a what? Like a white, say a white safety that from 1987, wearing number 37. I can see that, like some old white dude that'll fold you in half.
What was Gary Fensick wore number 45?
Yeah.
That's right. It's the worst number. Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys are right. Of course, I think Jim Larison has a Gary Fensick autograph framed picture. So I don't know. Anyway, we've said so much tonight. We got off. We can go forever. I like Tony Parrish in number 37. Yeah. That's right. And what was it? Maurice Douglas. Wasn't he like what was the Chip and Dale's dancer? Zorich was telling us. Maurice Douglas.
Yeah, I think he did say that.
He did. He did. He was a crazy man. I think we're lining up a couple guests. Do you guys want us to interview former Bear wide receiver from Florida State, number 85?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I'm just going over some numbers. So LaDainian Tomlinson for his career had 13,684 rushing yards with 145 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, he had 4,772 receiving yards and another 17 receiving touchdowns. And of course, as I say that, my Adrian Peterson page crapped out. Yeah, just give me a couple seconds here and let me bring this up again. So Adrian Peterson, 14,918 rushing yards, 120 touchdowns. And then the receiving is actually going to be the big one. Actually, he's got more receiving yards than I thought he was going to have.
Let me guess. 2,230.
You're not that far off. You didn't go over. 2,474.
I was fucking close, bro.
Yep.
I don't have any stats.
So what was AP's career yards per carry?
Per carry?
Yeah.
AP.
Which one was better, Adrian Peterson's or LaDainian Tomlinson's?
I gotta say AP.
Rushing.
AP. 4.9 maybe.
No.
5.2.
Adrian Peterson was 4.6. LaDainian Tomlinson 4.3.
Yeah, AP had these big fucking runs.
Yeah.
Remember that game against us? I'm like, what did he have? Like 299 yards?
What about fumbles?
Definitely AP.
40
would fumble.
42 fumbles to
42
to 21 for LaDainian.
Holy fuck, 42 fumbles.
Yeah. And
that was like Rashawn Salam's rookie year.
Yeah, it's important too that LaDainian Tomlinson played in 14 less games.
14 less. What was Tomlinson's? He was 13,000.
13,684. But 100 he had 100 he wasn't that far off from having a touchdown, every game.
Every game.
170 games played, 145 rushing touchdowns.
Did you see AP is trying to get back in the league?
I did see that. So if you add in LaDainian Tomlinson's receiving touchdowns, which is another 17. So you're just about there.
How many receiving touchdowns did Walter Payton have?
Receiving?
Yeah. Motherfucker had hands, bro. Just snatch the ball out of the sky hands. I used to know all his stats. I still could see the card.
Okay, so Walter in 190 games had 16,726 rushing yards, 4.4 for his career.
4.4.
Receiving was 4,538.
Wow.
Yep, 4,538 receiving yards.
How many tutties?
Touchdowns was another 15.
Oh, 15.
How many fumbles? How many fumbles? So
God.
in 190 games, how many fumbles for Walter Payton? You are going to miss epically in this. I feel like, and you're going to be. Yes. Everybody in the chat, how many fumbles for Walter Payton? 190 games. How many fumbles did Walter Payton have? I was shocked when I just read this.
I'm going to say 28.
Everybody's all over the map. Eric, 0. Anthony Gordon says 83.
I remember him. 83? You froze for a second.
So, do you want the number?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, my bad. I got a bunch of shit running in the background. The number is, everybody owes Anthony Gordon
83.
And I'm sorry. No, the number is for Walter Payton 86 fumbles.
86?
So 1975, his rookie year, 9 fumbles. Year 2, 10. Year 3, 11. Then 5. Then 7. Then 5. Then 9.
Carry the
then
ball
3. Then 5, 5, 6, 6, and 5. Yeah,
86.
I was shocked.
That shocks me too. I was on the low end. I'm like 28. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a crazy stat.
Yeah. 86 fumbles.
86 fumbles in 190 games.
Just heard Romke live on his podcast. Breaking news into the Romke news desk. Shane and Phil say Walter Payton sucks.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I still remember him carrying it like a loaf of bread, and my dad's like, I know you love that. Don't do that. He ran with that one hand, with that bread, just hanging it out there. I still see that move against that Tampa Bay. He puts the ball out and then goes back around. Oh my God, he's so great though.
So
how many fumbles did Jim Brown have?
So well, I didn't look up Jim Brown, but so in 226 games played, 4,409 carries. How many fumbles did Emmitt Smith have?
I'm gonna say, based on this, 33. 33 fumbles.
You're very close. 38.
38.
Yeah.
He hung on to the ball. He also had fucking 7 Hall of Fame linemen.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Pate.
Walter had 3,838 carries, and Emmitt Smith had 4,409. So that's about essentially 600 more carries.
Crazy. What
But he
was
played
Emmitt's final? He played how many years?
From 1990 to 2004, 226 games.
Walter
18,000.
was 190.
Yeah,
He's 226.
18,355.
Holy shit. And his career yard average was what?
4.2.
4.1?
Here's a good one that I did know. This is just, I don't know how we got into this vortex, but
the Bears won by
Eddie George.
Eddie George.
Career yards
in the Hall of Fame, Eddie George?
No.
Exactly. All right.
Where so career yards per carry for Eddie George.
I'm gonna say 3.8.
He's got 10,441 career yards.
Okay.
68 touchdowns, 2,200 yards receiving, 37 fumbles. Career yards per carry. Would you say
3.8 is my guess.
Yep, 3.6.
Wow.
Yep.
3.6.
Yep, for his career, his best year, he was only over 4 twice in his career. 4.1 as a rookie, and then his fourth year in the league, 4.1. But beyond that, it was 3.9, 3.7, 3.7, 3.0, 3.4, 3.3, 3.3.
Let me ask you, this is the one I really want to know versus some of these names. Curtis Martin. I didn't see Hall of Fame, but look at his numbers.
Yeah, he was
great.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know his numbers.
So 3,518 carries, 14,101 yards, 4.0 a clip, 90 touchdowns, 3,300 yards receiving, another 10 touchdowns there, 29 fumbles.
So total solid football player.
Yeah.
I met Curtis, and the thing that stood out to me was Curtis doesn't watch and care about football
at all. Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
He doesn't. It's like, don't care. Don't watch college. Doesn't watch NFL. Didn't care. Just play. How could you do that? How do you play the game? Like, I would love to have him on the show. Like, how do you play the game at such a high level, be a part of it, give so much energy to it, and now you don't? How does someone do that? Unless you walk away hating the game based on that.
Right.
What are Dickerson's numbers, Shane? We'll finish with him.
Yes, and this is where we will wrap up.
This is where we're wrapping up, guys. Eric Dickerson. He ran so high. But
they used to get on him because they said that he wasn't running hard, but still nobody could catch him. So
he was fucking fat.
The numbers are in 2,996 carries, 13,259 yards, 4.4 a clip, 90 touchdowns.
He's got to be
true.
He's got to have a lot of fumbles. He fumbled.
Wow, I don't know if this is true. I gotta look up a different site here to see.
Really? Isn't he like 4.4 yards per carry guy? 4.5?
Yeah, so this was wrong. So
it was.
Well, for the fumbles, yeah, because the site that I was on, it was showing him as one career fumble, and I'm like, there ain't no way.
No, I remember him fumbling twice in the championship game.
Well, his first 4 years,
Richard Dent jumping over and hitting him.
First 4 years in the league. His first 4 years in the league as a rookie, 13, then 14, then 10, then 12.
Oh my God.
78 fumbles in 146 career games.
So he would have broke Peyton's fumble mark.
Yeah. But he's, man, his last 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Yeah, he didn't really do much, but yeah, we'll have to do one of these shows in the off season.
Yeah, that was fun. Took us off the Romkey train.
Yeah, Romkey. That's Romkey's not getting his show.
The Romkey Bullet Show got canceled before it started. I saw Ivan in the chat. What's up, Ivan? Check out Ivan's show every Tuesday.
Another Bears show.
Yeah,
I think
Another
I even
Bears
have.
show.
I think I have one. Yeah, there it is. There he is.
There it is.
And there's Ivan Vargas. Oh, no, that's Matt Eberflus.
Hold on. One thing from Matt before we go.
Things up our sleeve, so all right.
We got some things up our sleeve.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Jane.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. already.
1 a.m. here on the East Coast, not in New York.
Oh, wait, you guys are from New York?
New York?
You can't be Bears fans.
No. Come to Chicago. There's Angelo when you need him.
We'll be there. My cat's going crazy. My cat.
All right.
My cat.
I can hear that's your cat. I thought it was mine.
No,
sounds like my cat.
My old cat. She's like 14 or 15, I think, at this point.
Motherfucker's got 8 lives right now, pushing that last one.
Yeah, her name's Valus.
Valus. Motherfucking Valus. He was not a healthy scratch tonight.
Yeah.
Thankfully. They're listening.
They figured it out.
Anyway, the Bears win. What was the final score? 16-13. In a barn beater. Bears fans celebrate. Tomorrow is a big victory Friday, but more importantly, it's Veterans Day.
Absolutely.
I want to thank all of you service people. Well, it's today for your service, including our very own Ivan Vargas.
Yes.
Who got on the ice. Did he shoot the hockey puck at the goal? Was that?
No, I think he pulled a ligament in his shoulder wearing Cornelison's ring that night.
Wearing the ring?
He never even told us that night. I just happened to be looking and I'm like, the fuck is Ivan doing on TV?
He's on TV.
So
Didn't tell us.
He's like, oh yeah, bro, I'm here.
Could have worn a TTNL face mask or something.
Could have.
It was COVID season. You could have got some free pub. I thought he was out on the ice shooting the puck.
No. He only shoots softballs into orbit.
We've had bubbles, softballs. We had it all tonight. We had a lot of fun. I hope you did on the best Bears show, post-game show on the planet, covering the Bears. It's right here on TTNL's thetapeneverlies.com. Bears Hour Live here with me and my partner in crime, the smartest man, Shane Marstall. If you're not a patron, do yourself a big service and become one so you can get the real truth, not some happy, fancy, dancy parade for a win over the Panthers. Sorry, we're so negative. We're just being realistic here, Bears fans. Right now, we have the wrong coach. Whatever he's got up his sleeve isn't going to save that job.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time here on Bears Hour Live.
Thank you for watching Bears Hour Live, the best post-Bears game show on the planet, on the Tape Never Lies Network.